Hey, how you doing, guys? I'm so excited. I'm here at Queen's Narrative, an event that Samantha Hamilton had curated for women to come together and really talk about the things that's important, right? Connection and being able to be vulnerable. And so excited to be here. And I'm gonna be going around and breaking the ice with some people, and also just supporting the event and hearing everybody's voices for what they gotta say. So let's go do it. Regina, how you doing today? That's good. I'm glad to see you here. Oh, this is actually a nice view. You should look at this view real quick. Hold on, you want to check this out?
Hall of Fame.
I know, right? This is awesome. I love it here. So I definitely want to break the ice with you. So this mic is gonna be on you, and I have my mic here. And so I'm gonna have you pick a card, and we're just gonna break the ice together, and yeah, kind of go from there. Start some meaningful conversations, you know?
Let's do it.
Pick a card.
Would you want to forget everybody or everybody forget you?
That's a big one, right?
Yeah, because I'm a legacy person, but I guess I don't build the legacy, I guess, for people to remember me. I do it more for like the impact, right? And I feel like maybe if they forget me, that's okay, but the impact that I made, hopefully that's still there.
Right.
You know, like people may have learned something important or learned different habits, because financial literacy is my thing, right? Or
You
real
go, girl.
estate or what. Yeah, so I think it's okay for me. I mean, but then it kind of hurts to forget people too.
Yeah,
I don't like
yeah,
this
I know,
question.
And that's the thing too. I think even for myself, I think about like, if I want to forget everybody, then that means I'm hurting them. Because then they're like, wow, he doesn't remember me.
Right.
But then if I have it the other way around, where everybody forgets me, then I'm hurting.
Right.
So it's like, it's almost picking, do I want people to be hurting
Right.
for the forgetfulness, or do I want to be hurting?
Exactly.
So that's a hard one.
To me, people make the world go round, right? It's not just money.
Right.
People make, so it's like,
Yeah.
if you forget people, you're potentially forgetting love, right? So you have to relearn it. So
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, it's true.
But that question was hard.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Enough said. Yeah.
What is your definition of success? Being happy at home, being happy at work, being happy with your friendships, and where you at in life.
Right. Enough said. I love that.
Enough said.
Thank you so much.
People do define success in many different ways. And to some people, success means money, right? A career and stuff like that. And I feel like at my age now, you start to redefine what success means. Like being younger, I definitely thought like the more money I make, the more successful I am. But that's totally not it. Just sending off my last child to college and being in this space, just being able to say no to things and being able to just carve out my own little space and not be bothered and feeling like I have to do something else is just, to me, that's success at this moment in my life.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. See? I love it so much. See? Is there anything you want to let people know? I know you said a lot.
I want to let everybody know that he is the man right here. And if you haven't booked him yet for a speaking event, you need to book him now.
I appreciate you. I'll see you around.
Verna, V. I think
Verna?
call me V. Yeah.
V?
Yep.
My name is Angel. It's an absolute pleasure. This place is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome here. Yes.
Yeah, I like the chain. Is that sterling silver?
Yes, it is.
Okay, see?
Um,
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that Egyptian thing.
Yeah. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's a symbol of life, and it just means everything to me. So it's about why I'm here and the purpose of my being. And I'm just hoping to be a really good human to the planet, to people on the planet.
Totally. When you say that, it reminds me of like when we think about life, we think about life as a giving.
Yeah.
And if life is giving, that means we have been given.
Yes.
And if we have been given, that means we need to give.
Yes.
And that's really what life is is about,
That's
right?
what it's about.
Yeah, so I'm actually excited because this is first time us meeting, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
I want to break the ice with you.
Okay.
I created this communication card game.
Okay.
It's called Enough Said, and it's perfect icebreaker questions. So I'm gonna have them come out like this, and you just pick a card.
Would you rather be feared or loved? Explain.
Mm.
Oh, that's easy. Loved.
Okay, why?
Oh
Why?
man, love is all there is. Like with love, like you give your best self, and people give you their best self, and you make the world a better place. Like, and I just feel like love is what makes the world go round. Like love is the truth of why we're even on the planet. So,
Yeah.
and it's to give more of ourselves to make this place the best place and to show our godliness. And so that's what I'm about.
I love it.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yes,
Enough
sir.
said.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
I totally agree, right? I understand there might be people that says like, oh, I'd rather be feared because maybe they have the fear of, you know, having someone love them, because sometimes people don't know what to do with love. And it's one of those situations where people take advantage of it.
Right.
And I remember reading a poem. It's a really long poem, but in one part of that poem, it said that how much is too much love, and why wouldn't you want all the love that you can have?
Word up.
And I'm just like, that's so true. And
Yes.
sometimes like we are put in positions where we don't know how to accept the love, right? Someone's loving you in a way that they like being loved, rather than thinking that, oh, we should be loving the person that we want to love them. Right. So it's like, it goes back to love languages and what does that look like, and what is the tolerance of love, right? The understanding of love, the patience of love. And that's really what it is, right? Like, because there's tolerance to it. Like, you can only do so much and you need to recharge, right?
Absolutely.
Taking that space in between defines more of what love is.
Absolutely.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
1,000-fold. Yes, sir. So this one says, do you believe in God or a higher power? Explain.
wow, it felt like it coincided.
Wow,
We just talking about right
Love, like, yes, I believe in God and a higher power.
Yes.
So I can't understand how God isn't the higher power. So I believe that we're all connected, that we're all supposed to be here for a reason, that we are very blessed because we were able to make it here, because it's really hard to get here when you think about the process of life and how hard it is to actually be born and be here. Like, we're all blessed. So once you're here, it's like you got to give to the gods. You know, I believe in more than one. Like, I look at the sun, the moon, the sky, the earth, you know, the ground, the trees. I'm like, all of this is what I am, and I'm trying to give back. And so I'm a teacher, and I believe in helping kids find their godliness. And so we're alive, we're blessed, and we're here, and I want kids to know that they are loved, like they are loved exponential. And so that's my joy, that's my life force, that's what I'm here for. So
Wow, that is absolutely beautiful.
Yo.
You have such a beautiful soul.
thank you. That's what I'm trying to be here for. Like, what else is there? Like, why else
Honestly.
be here? If you're gonna bring sadness and madness, you need to be somewhere else. This is where heaven lives, right here. So people talk about heaven or hell. I'm like, this is the heaven or hell. You are here. You make it what it is. This is the Garden of Eden. Like, I am embracing all that it is. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
I love your mindset. I love your perspective, and I totally agree. I will also say I am a man of faith. I don't say that I'm religious, but I
not
do.
religious.
I do believe in God. I do believe in higher power. I believe in law of attraction. I do believe that there is coinciding things rather than coincidences.
Talk about
And there's
it.
there's nothing that is a coincidence, because then that we're ignoring the fact that things are connected.
Word up.
And I think that when you bring up the fact that everything is interconnected, and like the things is a reflection of ourselves, like nature and all these other things,
man.
it's like,
Oh my God.
absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
And as you was mentioning about heaven and stuff, I totally believe it's a state of mind, right? And I think there's people that don't understand that, and they might have their own opinion, which is perfectly fine.
Yep.
But it's one of those things that I've had a couple moments where, you know, I just feel so great. I feel so enlightened and grateful for the things that are around me. And I always say that to be grateful, you have to be around people that make you feel great.
Absolutely.
And you know, people like yourself, we just met, but like, it's just the mindset, right? And the once we talk about things that really matter, that's how we really understand each other.
Absolutely. And I'm trying to get kids to see themselves like that, because we're all powerful beings, and we need to be here for the reason God had us here. Like, it's to love.
Yeah.
and to spread joy and just goodness to each other. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm one of those folks, and anybody that's trying to spoil that, you gotta go.
Man, totally.
You
Enough
gotta
said.
go.
Enough
Yeah,
said.
Queen's Narrative is the place to be. This is the place that uplifts people, children, and all, women of all colors. And I just feel like this is the dopest space right now. And unless we're all in it, there's no sense to be here. If you're not going to be in it to win it, like you need to step back and just watch us rise to the top, because that's what it's about. It's about rising and seeing this, just seeing yourself with the stars, like not the famous people. I'm talking about like the planets.
Right.
Like we are part of that.
Absolutely.
So,
Stars have a lot of power,
dude,
just like words do. Yep.
everything.
That's what
is
it is.
powerful. Yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
love it. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
Yeah.
You're the best.
You're the
You're
best.
the best.
Man. You're the best, man. Thank you for having me. And I'm just glad to be here. This is like a dope experience. And I just hope young ladies, little girls can find themselves in a situation like this, even young men, just to know that there are people out here that love you, that just want the best for you, that are going to push you to your greatness. And just to know that you already made it. Like you're here. Like you made it. Now what are you going to do with what you got?
Right.
You
Totally
made it
agree.
already. Yeah,
Totally
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love it. I love it here.
Yes, sir. All right, baby.
Appreciate you.
Bless your heart, man.
Bless you as well. I'll see you
Doing good
around.
work. All right,
Absolutely. Thank you. I definitely want to start with how are you doing? And how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This is what we do, and it fills us up. So in this moment where these women are sharing and just giving us their, vulnerability, it's just like, this is why we make these spaces. So I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that they're here, and it's fulfilling again our mission and feeling like, we're doing good things. So I'm feeling real good.
Yeah, honestly, the questions that were being asked were like really thought-provoking questions, right? It was definitely like, wow, like that's a good question. Like one of the questions that you asked was like, oh, can you tell your friends everything?
Yes.
And that was such a good question. I feel like we already broke the ice with all those questions, but I definitely want to be able to break the ice with you. You ready for that?
Yes.
So
yes,
I got my cards. I know you played it a couple of times, but
some of these questions be deep. So
we're gonna find out which one you get today. See.
yes, sir. All right. I'm gonna close my eyes too. So that
Okay, it's destiny. What does it say?
I said, if you could spend a weekend with any celebrity, who would it be and why? Okay, so this is fun. All right, lighthearted.
Lighthearted.
Okay, I like the character Viola Davis.
Okay.
I like her strong Black woman energy, and I think she would be a powerful woman to sit with and just hear how her philosophy is on life. So I would probably want to spend some time with her. Just because I like those type of characters. I like those characters in movies that breaking barriers, just moving and shaking stuff up, and willing to be gritty and ugly in fences. Oh my God, she was not dressed up, but her message about, like, even when she was saying, hey, I've been sitting here with you this whole time, waiting for you to get your dream started, and you didn't even see me. I was like, for her to get into that character, she went to Juilliard, so she has all those professional background, but also knowing being a Black woman in those white spaces and having an identity and coming up. There's probably a lot behind that, so I would love to sit with her.
Yeah, no, I love that. It kind of just makes me think about, like, even with what we have here with Queen's Narrative and being able to have a voice, right, is what we do here. And I think even mentioning about that celebrity as someone that you would like to spend time with, it says a lot about how you also carry yourself. I feel like you're a very stern and also strong woman as well, especially making an event like this says a lot about how you want to take lead for what's really important. So
and this work is a passion project. Like I work in community a lot, but I was moving away from the community, working in the admin side and pushing paperwork and doing HR, and I lost touch. So Queen's Narrative came out of that, and in that we were like, let's just hold space. And the conversation that we were having with all these women were conversations at my dining room table with 5 of us, like saying, all right, we're gonna do one called Power and Pains of Friendship. Yeah, that resonates with me too. And everybody in the room said, yeah, that's a conversation we should be having as women, because it touches how we show up. Because I don't know if it is for men, and friendships are different. The dynamics that you can bond around sports and activities and stuff like that. Women are thought to be princesses sitting, waiting for their king. are always in competition with each other. So establishing friendships, you have to assure that first, I'm not in competition with you.
Right.
My values and yours are the same. We want the same intention. So I think even just the rearing of the identity of what a woman should be jades us when we establish healthy relationships, right? So we want to look for ways that we could find and cultivate that doesn't put us in defensive mode.
Yeah.
And that what she has, I can have, but it's not mine, that's hers, right?
Right.
And then how do I cheer her on when it's my turn and when it's her turn and stuff like that. So so I'm big on cultivating spaces, high quality spaces. I want to give these ladies my best. So you see, I come at my best. All these activities are thought out to say, hey, I want them to feel like the queens coming into the room.
Right.
Because they are queens, right?
Yeah.
So we want them to feel that way. So everything we do is with that heart in mind. We're all of service. So that's the intention of what we're
I
trying
love
to
it.
do.
And even when you're speaking, I can feel the passion, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you can explain enough says that you're intentional about the things that you do.
Yeah.
And that's what everything needs to be. Everything needs to be intentional. And it was making me think, right? Like, you know, being able to start from your living room, your dining table with 5 of your friends, and then you started doing events and giving other people the chance to do that. Was that maybe a pivotal moment that maybe led you into doing these events, or was there something prior?
Well, yeah, no, I think the conversations can start in like at my living room, but the desire like 6 years ago was that the passion to do something for the community. It was around connecting with the kids, so we do stuff for the young people. And the idea that with those ladies, we're actually in our nonprofit boardroom at the MLK Community Center, and I just gathered friends together like, hey, come on, what do you think? The ladies that latched onto it stayed. The ladies that didn't was like, okay, this is a great idea, but not for me right now. And then over the years, you've had different ladies sit at the table, you know, and contributed to this work. So I've had not just my vision, but their vision added into the bigger picture of what this space could be. So because of them, we've leveled up, like getting more professional, more thoughtful, streamlining, cutting out waste, and just like having high quality events and spaces. So I've learned from these ladies who contributed. I'm grateful for them for being in this space, and we now have new ladies just adding to the value and the pride of being a part of this work. So
I love it.
So-
You're so awesome. You know that though, right? No?
it's all right.
No, that's not all right. You're great.
I am a queen, yes, but in a queen sense, I'm also of service.
There
So
you go.
for you're also awesome.
Ah,
And-
stop.
No, but that's the thing, like,
Yeah.
it takes no weight
Right.
for me to celebrate you, to celebrate our camera lady, just to celebrate these women, because that's what we need. We
Yeah.
all are great people. God's gift to, you know, us as each other sometimes. Just
I love it.
appreciate that.
Enough said.
All right.
Enough said. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.